How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video for you guys. And with this one, we're going to be talking about Final Space. Season 1, Episode 1. Now, to kind of set this up, I've been kind of curious about this particular animated show. Mostly because I've seen clips of it. And to some extent, some of it is stupid, while other parts is actually interesting, to say the least. So, recently, because for whatever reason, I can't get a hold of it on Vudu, or not Vudu, but Hulu, and a variety of other ways to get it. So, went and purchased the first season and decided to start watching it. And sure enough, I'm a little bit intrigued. And before I continue, just heads up, spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet. We follow this character by the name of Gary, who is a prisoner on a ship. And he is, I guess, serving his time on this ship. And at some point, he comes across a little creature that he calls Mooncake. And apparently everybody wants it, including this dangerous, small but dangerous leader or tyrannical ruler called the Lord Commander. And basically one thing leads to another, and there's like asteroids involved. There's, a quick second where the Mooncake does something, obviously, saves Gary, this and that. Now, I gotta say, I'm actually, again, I'm intrigued by this first episode. I will say if I could give it one gripe, it's the intro. I'm not a big fan of the intro. It kind of reminds me of like the old, like late 90s CG animated intros. I don't know. It just seems weird and kind of out of place. But I've noticed that for some of the animation, there's some 3D animation interlaced, so yeah. But anyways, the art design itself, especially for the characters, is really cool. And this quick backstory, or like this episode just being kind of like backstory, is really cool. We did see a glimpse of him near the beginning of the episode where he's in the middle of space around a bunch of wreckage, and it got me thinking that this might be, they're showing us like brief segments of like the end of the show. Who knows? But all in all, that's what it seems like. Some of the characters are interesting. Kevin is a robot that is really obnoxious, and I'm sure everybody will be on the same page when it comes to hating this character. Gary is over the top, like extremely over the top when it comes down to, what he does or says and does. We are quickly introduced to a character by the name of Quinn, who I'm assuming is going to be the love interest, especially with all of the messages that Gary apparently is sending her. We have Hugh, who is the ship's AI, who is kind of interesting. It kind of reminds me of Hal from Space Odyssey. So, all in all. So, I think bottom line, especially with continuing this, I'm curious. I love some of the character designs for, the characters involved. And the show, to an extent, is funny. It is kind of funny. And I don't think I have anything else to say. Other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.